There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power or our will. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with images of perfect couples in celebrity magazines and fairy tale Hollywood romances, it's little wonder so many people are obsessed with chasing love and expecting instant happiness. Dating apps push the idea that love is a mere finger swipe away and happiness can be instantly realized, yet reality remains different. But what if there's a better way to find love and happiness? Adopting a more stoic approach to love helps you avoid short-term frustrations and attract a more like-minded life partner. Let's explore the Stoic approach to love in more detail and see how to apply it to your own modern life. The Dichotomy of Control. The key to following the Stoic approach to finding love and life in general is understanding the difference between what is under your control and what is not. Epictetus, a prominent Greek Stoic philosopher, promoted the idea that all external events are beyond our control and that focusing on them leads to frustration, a negative emotion, and away from happiness. The feelings of others are beyond your control, and trying to make someone fall in love with you, trying to influence their feelings and emotions, goes against the teachings of the Stoics. Instead, you should focus on that which you can control, your own actions. The Stoics believed that love is something that happens to you rather than something you can control, and that the best way to find love is to focus on living a virtuous life. When you're living your best life, you're naturally more attractive to others, which opens the door for love to find you. Are you ready to become a true Stoic? Subscribe to receive more ancient wisdoms for the modern man. Love yourself first. Another integral theme of Stoicism is that happiness and fulfillment come from within rather than from external sources. Stoicism teaches that to achieve happiness, you should focus on cultivating personal virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, rather than pursuing material possessions or short-lived pleasures. By focusing on yourself and being the best possible version of yourself, you will make yourself more confident and attractive to like-minded people, and you will be more likely to find a long-term partner. Relationships formed this way tend to be stronger, longer-lasting, and more likely to stand the test of time. Your own personal development is within your control, and spending time to appreciate and improve yourself is core to Stoic principles. Time spent dedicated to self-improvement will be more beneficial to your long-term happiness than time spent chasing love more directly by swiping left and right on dating apps. Learning to love and appreciate yourself and to be accepting of your flaws and limitations also helps you become kind and compassionate towards yourself and others. You will become better able to give and receive love in your relationships and more likely to find a lasting love. Live in the present. The Roman emperor and leading Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. And if everything else is either already past or unknown, it's out of your control, and a Stoic should waste no time trying to control that which they cannot." When you chase love, you are living in the future, which goes against the Stoic philosophy of living in the present and appreciating what is around you in the moment. The future is out of your control, and spending time worrying or dreaming about it goes against the core principle of the Stoic school of thought. Living in the present moment may not always be easy, especially in the modern, fast-paced world where we are incessantly bombarded with distractions and demands for our attention. When you do, then find yourself in a moment free from distractions, you can start to feel bored. And when you feel bored, the mind begins to wander, and you reach for your phone or begin to daydream of the future. Instead, use these quieter times to nurture your personal growth and become a better version of yourself. Rather than picking up your phone and opening dating or social media apps to search for love, use the time for self-reflection and meditation and remain in the moment. Take your time on things that matter In the Discourses, Epictetus states, "Nothing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." Trying to chase and force love as a way to find instant happiness goes against the grain of this line of thinking. Spending your time on dating sites and apps looking for a quick fix is perhaps not the best use of your time. The more stoic approach would be to spend this time on things that are in your control, such as developing your personal virtues and becoming more attractive to the opposite sex. Rather than spending 30 minutes each day chasing love on dating apps, spend those precious minutes on self-development. Exercising your body or mind instead of negative emotions like hope and desire can help you become a better person and a more attractive mate to others. If you find yourself with half an hour to kill, go for a walk in nature to improve your fitness, or pick up a book, such as Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and exercise your mind in the company of the Stoics. Slowly working on self-improvement and trying to become the best possible version of yourself may seem a slower approach to finding love. But love and healthy relationships matter, and it's better to allow them the time to develop and blossom. Just as eating the unripe fig will provide less satisfaction and nutrients than one that has been allowed the time to mature, a forced instant relationship will not sate or feed your soul as well as a more organic love that has been allowed to blossom naturally. Master your emotions. The Stoics also believe that mastering your emotions, including passions like hope, anger, and fear, is essential for finding love. When you are in control of your emotions, you are better able to make rational decisions and act in a way that is consistent with your values. You are also less likely to be impulsive or to say or do things that you regret, and you are more likely to act in a mature way that is conducive to being in a lasting relationship. Social media and dating apps constantly push you towards making an instant choice, and instant choices tend to be led by emotions rather than rational thought. Stoicism teaches that emotions are natural and healthy, but that they should not control us. You should be able to manage your emotions in a way that allows you to make rational decisions and to live in accordance with your values. Be mindful of instant reactions in emotional situations, such as relationships, and learn to be the master of your emotions rather than allowing them to dictate your actions. Athenodorus of Tarsus was a Stoic philosopher who hailed from Canana in modern-day Turkey. He was the teacher of the young Caesar Augustus, the first Roman emperor and the founder of the Roman Empire, and is celebrated for rebuking the emperor for allowing his emotions to rule his decisions. On one occasion, Caesar was said to be so angry that he was about to put to death a group of prisoners without them having a fair trial. Athenodorus stepped in and urged Caesar to recite the alphabet before making a rash decision. This approach to dealing with your emotions helps you to avoid rash outbursts and saying things that you may regret later, and can help you form meaningful relationships. A mature individual who has some control over their emotions is much better prepared for the ups and downs of relationships than someone who is prone to emotional outbursts, and the likelihood of a lasting relationship forming improves. When you chase love, you are reacting to your emotions rather than applying rational thought, as the Stoics would. Learn to master your emotions and to analyze them so you can begin to think and act in clearer, more meaningful ways and develop into a mature adult who can handle the emotional strains of being in a long-term relationship. Understanding how to use these key Stoic teachings in your daily life will help you become more attractive to like-minded potential partners, master your emotions, and remove negativity. Try to incorporate these Stoic themes into your daily life and continue your Stoic journey by watching our next interesting video.